Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Riverview here in this lovely beginning of August. It is a new day here on the map. I've started by getting a worker to start mowing field 14 for me. So we'll leave him to that. Over here on a field, looks like we've finished the harvesting contract, ladies and gents. Over here on field 38. Looks like it. So guess we'll unload. We'll let him come and unload us, and then we'll send him to the next field, which I do believe will be field 42, perhaps. I think is the next field. We've got a couple of cultivating contracts to do, 36 and 44, and we've got sowing on field 28 to do. Okay? I'm not sure if there was another sowing contract anywhere. Got a weird feeling in my brain that field 31 was meant to be a sowing contract. I'm also checking the animals because obviously it's a new day. The grass and hay hasn't gone down, which tells me that they are eating cereal rather than parallel. So I must have changed that on the updated map. Dude, just come and unload me, please. Next field after this is field 42. Field 42. Field 42. Field 42. I haven't actually checked the map yet today to see whether I've actually got any of my own fields to do. Apart from the grass, which was the obvious one. As I was tabbing around the vehicles, I noticed the grass had grown rather quickly. Field 42. We're on field 38. 42 is the big one at the top there. So we will go round there and pick that all up. Go get the field 41 is ready for harvest. That looks like potatoes to me. Here is field 42. Now I do notice I'm a little bit low on fuel. And as we go past the fuel station, I might just haul in. And drink myself. There's some fuel, some liquid dinosaur bones to help and assist me in making sure that I can do the rest of these harvestings. I guess we ought to have a look, see what is ready for harvest. Any of our fields? And the answer to that ladies and gents, is no. 7 and 8's close. But ultimately, no bueno. 16 and 15 aren't ready for harvesting yet. 17's nowhere near ready for harvesting. So we have no harvesting to worry about. I feel bad about doing this, but at the same time, I don't mind driving over that guy's field. I'm just going to park my header trailer over here on this nice guy's crops, this nice friendly farmer who's never done anything to wrong me, but I've decided I was going to get distracted then by my phone. I'm not going to allow myself to get distracted by my phone and start messaging someone. That'll have to wait until after I finish recording. Right, we want to be field 42. I'm guessing, based on that bit of wonderful knowledge, that I don't have a field 42. Unfortunately, so we'll leave that on 44 for the moment. And we'll do a field 42. We'll change that. Default, move that into field category. We'll select 42. We will turn off the recording. I will back up. I need to move a couple of these points. So that one's going to move. That one's going to move. We are going to do that one. That one fairly straightforward. That one. So that one can be pretty straightforward. That one. And that one can be pretty straightforward. And that one to that one can be pretty straightforward. I don't have access to this land. Well, I aim to prove you wrong. You've done a terrible job. Because you've crashed into the tree. George of the jungle. You were supposed to be going to field 36 and instead you've crashed into a tree and been completely and utterly useless. Mowing's going well. We'll stop him there. Because we don't want him to go to field 38. We want him to now go to field 42. To provide his unloading services. Do you know what? Ladies and gents. Owned items, stone pickers. Let's get rid of that piece of rubbish. It was fun for a day or two. We'll go for the one from Black Sheep Modding now instead. And we'll go collect that from stock because it's taking ages to pick the stones up on that field that I've ploughed together and joined together and everything. Taking forever. I don't like that. So we're going to have another crack at that, with a different stone picker, ladies and gents. Meanwhile, back to the contract situation. So we have got 2 fields to cultivate. We've got 2 harvesting contracts to finish. I'm a little bit surprised. Have I delivered any? Yeah, I have. Because those 2 are to the same sell point, the crop that I harvested on field 38, some of that has been allocated to field 42. So those contracts won't actually complete until I've completed both fields. That's okay. We will fix that later. So yeah, I've got the Black Sheep Modding Scorpio thing. Do stone picking with now, because that other little stone picker, this tractor's been worked all through the night on that field. Worked all through the night, and that's as much of the field as it's done. So from like 4 PM in the afternoon till 7 AM the following morning, that's as much as it's done. That's not good enough. Stone picking is something we need to be on the ball with if we're going to be making a go of our own farm and you know, being a proper sort of company. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that course there. We are then going to create a job. Let's have a look. Right, that is where he's going to finish. Let's go see where he starts. So yeah, the Black Sheep Modding Elho Scorpio, compared to obviously the one from Iconic, which I've been using pretty much right from, you know, the first few months that Farm Sim was released. It'll be interesting to see if this works any more reliably. It'll probably work faster. Not just because it's wider, but because it's also a faster machine anyway. It's a better machine. And yeah, it doesn't seem to have the issues. It's not missing bits like the other one was, because the other one's left bits everywhere. That was a disaster. Right, cultivating then. Let's have a look. Have you got a courseplay course? You haven't got a courseplay course. We don't have a courseplay course set up for you. So we will create one. I think is the like that do us. Like, start point's not terribly far away. Can't move my camera. There we go. Field 36 is being cultivated. That is what machine's doing that. My 9 series. Where's my 8 series is doing the stone picking. 7 series is on the trailer. Little Z-Tor man here is doing the doing that, and obviously Mr. Fertilizer Man is sitting over here still. I'm almost tempted, ladies and gents, to go and drop the fertilizer off, fertilizer sprayer, grab the the tedder, go ted some of that field, because we're going to need the hay for the horses anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't have any liquid fertilizer anywhere. Used it all up. Or, actually, could I use this guy to do the sowing contract that's been sitting there for a while? I could really do with getting that done, couldn't I? That's probably a bigger priority than my heading and windrowing. We need to go to field number 28. Do I have field 28? I do not. Okay. Where is field 28? I'm so bad at this, ladies and gentlemen. 28 is it's all the way down there, look. Oh. We can do this. We can do it. What does he want? He wants oat. So there's oat selected. I ended up painting when I was doing the I ploughed field the fields here again. As you can see, I've painted a bit more of a border around this field, which is ultimately going to be reseeded with grass. But I actually ended up repainting the road here as well, and I used a different asphalt, the one that was originally on the map. Hence why that bit of the road's a lot wider than now these bits, where the grass definitely overgrows a bit. Right, we'll go down this way. There isn't even a There isn't even a route. Right, sowing contract can be undertaken. We can make use of that. So, sowing is being done. This fella's going to take care of that for me. Interestingly, this guy's had a bit of an issue by the looks of things. With field 42, the less said about that maybe the better. This guy going now? All the way down to the bottom end of the field? Possibly. Why can't I zoom in and out? I lost the ability to zoom. I can't zoom in and out, ladies and gents. My camera zoom has broken. I wanted to take a bit of a screenshot, but can't really get framed on anything. He's also not very well lit. We'll take that as a screenshot, shall we? Weird. Can't zoom, ladies and gents. Garbage collection. Garbage collection. Can't load resource. And a load of key binding crap because some mod is trying to add key binding. Which I don't really like. That to me feels a bit weird. That feels to me like you've not really completed that row, mate. I really am not liking this not being able to zoom out malarkey. Trouble is, I haven't really got any other vehicles I can go and tab into, have I? I mean, there's my Tesla. No, I can't tab out, ladies and gents. Welcome to Bizarro Land. It was working. It has been working. I'm wondering if I need another tractor, you know, because I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of struggling to do stuff. Today's probably a good day to go grab a new tractor, actually, then, because we've got the voucher stuff obviously released today. We've got the new Q series, which is down here. Right, a nice black interior. Don't bother with front loader. We will have the largest engine, so we'll have 305 ponies under the hood. Yeah, we'll have it in the voucher black and grey, so we'll buy that. We'll get to the store to collect it. Change some settings. So corner speed can be 70. Refueling you can do. Right, that should be good. We go first person, have a quick look in cap. James having a think. Wow, that took a long time. Whoa, that got laggy. Sunroof back there. Plenty of storage. I wonder if it's got the passenger support from the Kubota stuff. Hey, ladies and gents, I can zoom in and out again. Zoom's fixed. How weird is that? Right, what we're going to do is we've got no tool equipped at the minute. So auto whip doesn't really help in any way, shape or form. We can take our little dibble dobble. Well, it's giving me an offset there. And I don't really want an offset. We'll reset that to 0. Right, well, like I say, we'll do some hay first. As that's going to be important. And then after that, we'll move on and get some, we'll do some silage. So again, halfway up the field, I'll switch over. I will stop collecting the, I'll stop tedding. Instead, we'll move on to doing yeah, there's 2 trees there that make this working the field this way a little bit awkward. Don't be too surprised if I delete those at some point. I didn't realise that they were going to be in the way, really. I didn't want to work up and down the field that way because obviously I'm conscious of the fact that the little Zetor tractor is going to have a real issue. It might be a case that when I look at the tractors that we own, we might end up selling the Zetor. It's only 75 horsepowers. And we might invest in another, we might get another Valtra, I think. If we look at small tractors, we've got the choice. We can have the A series, which goes up to 135. G series, which goes up to 144. We have the N series, which goes up to 201. So yeah, there is options for us. You know, that would be probably be better than the Zetor. So, got a little bit more grunt. Like I say, we bought the Zetor because we needed a little tractor that was cheap at the time. We didn't have a lot of money. We are in slightly better position financially now. So I could maybe trade in the Z-Tour and get something that's quicker, more powerful for doing mowing and such tasks. Again, get another machine with narrow wheel options, and it helps. It will help quite a bit, that. Because again, it would be nice if if we had a tractor that could also then do the grass rolling, which the Z-Tour can't, because the grass rollers requires too much power. It's too heavy for the Z-Tour. Z-Tour couldn't do the stone picking if we was in a bit of a bind. Can't really do lime spreading because it tips up due to the weight of the limes in the spreader. So yeah, being able to replace that with another tractor would be pretty good. So we might look at that next episode in the series. We probably look at that. I'll let it finish mowing the grass now. Obviously, there's not much point me changing it now and messing it up and stopping it, because it's got a play course set up and it's quite happy to mow all this grass. But definitely next time round. And maybe as well, one of the things I look at doing a little bit down the road is maybe looking at getting a tedder, separate tedder and windrower, because although this does save a bit of time when doing like baling contracts and that, it's very good, but that it's not so good for me because I can't hire a worker. So when I need to, like, if I just wanted to let a worker head my fields here, I can't do it with this particular tedder. And then ideally, if I obviously buy a separate loose tedder, I'm going to need a separate windrower then. To do the windrowing. Wasn't really impressed with the Vermeer one. I'll be honest. I felt the Vermeer one missed bits, and you'd have to fiddle around quite a bit with the working width thing to make sure it didn't miss bit. So again, potentially I'd end up grabbing maybe just the Kubota thing here. For no other reason than it's a bit different from the normal windrowers that you end up using. Again, I don't have the swather pack installed on this save, because I tend to maybe use that on a different Let's Play, so I probably won't be using that. Bit of a pity. What I'll do is I'll do a couple more rows of hay, basically until I'm sort of level with the top of field 13, really, and then I'll go get the baler, do the hay bales, bale all the hay, and then I'll just keep going then along the rest of the field. And I won't bother windrowing it because the pickup on the baler's fairly wide anyway. And I'll just go backwards and forwards across the field doing the silage bales then. It'll take me a little bit longer than obviously if it was windrowed, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll let the workers carry on doing whatever it is they're doing currently. Harvesting contract, cultivating contract, sowing, seeding contract. We've got the other worker obviously doing our stone picking. So hopefully all that's going well. We'll just have a quick, actually we'll just have a quick blast through. So yeah, he's doing the unloading. This guy's really not had a very good, missed quite a bit of the field actually, I'm being perfectly honest. I'm going to guess this guy's having issues getting to that pipe, so I'm just going to manually unload, because that guy I feel has been sat there, must be sat there for quite a long time, as this guy's been driving around in a short circle, getting absolutely in a right tizzy fit. I don't know why there hasn't been any updates for auto drive for over 2 months. I wonder what's going on there, because the mod is far from finished. It definitely has room for improvement, in my view. And it's something I would like to see done. Some of these little fixes and improvements to the auto drive. It looks like he's done a fairly decent job of picking the stones on this field, actually. Pretty good. Looks like I've got a little bit stones to do there. We'll see how he copes when he gets back around here. This area of the field here has got quite a bit. Doesn't go quite as close to the edge as it did previously. So what I would say is I've lost a little bit. I've lost a bit off of field 18 by me painting around it, reploughing it and everything. I've lost a bit off field 20 by painting around it and reploughing it. I've obviously gained a tiny little bit because I've joined them together and took that little strip out that separated them. In total, I've probably lost more than I've gained, but it will be easier to work the field in the future, because you're not going to be running up against the wall here, the trees at the top there, trees at the bottom down here, the mountain side over there, the wall at the bottom, you know what I mean. When I come to like mow and everything on this field in the future, it'll be a lot easier, because you've got that buffer, you've got that gap. Like I say, if I program the course play courses right anyway, with the right settings, like this guy's done a fairly decentish job. Not missed, like I say, if he's missed just one little bit of the field down here, maybe because the angle's a bit weird, then you can't really fault him for that. I mean, where the stop point is, it's not going to be very hard for me to turn around, go back, do that, and then jump back on the road and come back to the farm. So actually, where he's actually missed bits is probably the most ideal place for me, because it's going to be on my way leaving the field and going back to the farm. So if he'd missed bits obviously over here or over here, that would have been less ideal. less perfect for me. Yeah, we'll have to check on that one. Yeah, he's done it. So yeah, might save that. Field 18 stones. There we go. Well, I can just finish off the bit that he did me. Until sell everything silo we go, where we can get rid of the stone. And hey presto. Another important job done. Put this back in. Put this in the shed then, and next task will be to start planting that field with grass. I bet again. Looks like we've just finished the cultivating job on field 36. Right folks, this video is getting terribly long. I am failing to do what I should have done 17 minutes ago, which was end it. So, thank you for watching this episode, ladies and gents. I will see you all next time round here on Riverview, and we will see what other mischief Dolores and her minions can get up to on the map. I'll try and finish off all the current contracts, but, you know, might not be as doable as I would like, but you know, we can give it a go. Right, guys, he's actually still ploughing away on field, cultivating on field 36. He's actually kind of got the last little bits to do, so we'll let him worry about that. Mower's mowing. Seeder has finished seeding here on field 28. So is that contract fit? 28 is. Two more harvesting contracts have popped up. There's field 31 sowing, which I was waiting for. That's 44,000. We'll queue that one up as one to do down the line. Field are we on? Field 28. I am not going to bother saving the horseplay course for that, for the very simple reason there's no way to actually get down here with the auto drive, because there is no route recorded, and I don't plan on recording one because there's chances are I'm not going to ever buy those fields and own those fields that far south on the map. But you never know, it could alter. But anyway, ladies and gents, again, I'm just going on and on and on. I'm not stopping the video. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now, ladies and gents.